What's up, everyone, and welcome to another build video by your humble African agent, Mr. Aproko the Gamer. On today's episode, where I'm going to be walking you through how I play my striker build. I know striker has always been the go-to for weapon damage and DPS, so that's why I'm gonna bring this style to new players in the division. Because with this, you get a lot of survivability and you do a lot of damage, plus you get true content, which is most important. So without wasting much time, let's dive into this. I'm gonna walk you through the specialization. I'm using Gunner because, for one simple reason, every time I repair my armor kit, it grants me 30% bonus armor, and every third reload is faster. Every third reload is 50% faster. Killing enemies grants you 10% armor, and the riot foam grenade snares enemies. So the gunner specialization allows you to unlock the riot foam, and then we get the 40% increase in signature weapon, which comes with every specialization. I'm not gonna waste my time doing that. And then with the gunner, we unlock the banshee pose. Sorry about that, guys. I live very close to the airport, so there's always these planes going and coming out of this area. So, but let's get back to the video. And we have the banshee pose. This banshee pose is, for me, when it comes to the poses, the banshees for me is the best. But when it comes to doing damage to skills, then you want to go for the jammer pose. In PvP, the jammer pose is your go-to. But when it comes to PvE, trust me, banshee pose is good. So we have the banshee pose, and we have this talent comes this my passive talent comes with every specialization. So killing multiple enemies without releasing the trigger adds 3 to the armor bar, excluding the specialization weapon. And then we roll in 15%. Always remember to do this because every time you switch builds, this doesn't change. So we have 15% increase assault rifle damage. We also have 15% increase sidearm damage, and we have 50% increase in shotgun damage. And we also have the bigger than standard pouch that fits on any belt fed weapon. This really works for like LMGs. And then we also get 10% weapon handling while not moving, and you need to be motionless for 1 second. And then we also get 50% pulse resistance, and rate of fire increases by 5% on kill for 5 seconds. Wow, that's good. And then this is the one of the most beautiful things about Ghana. Generate 10% of total armor capacity every 60 seconds. Party members recover 5%. I don't know why I sounded like a Ghanaian just now. So let's go. So that's the specialization for you. And the reason why I went for Ghana is because of the 10% armor on kill, the bonus armor from taking armor kits. Because with Striker Gamble, with Striker, the talent of the Striker doesn't give you any kind of health or armor regeneration on any sort of that. So we had to squeeze in this Ghana specialization so that we can get the 10% armor on kill. So that's it for the specialization, and I'm gonna try and walk you guys through the build. This is a very simple one, and let's go. First, we're gonna first of all the gunner specialization allows you to unlock the minigun, and because I have mine.
Sorry.
Oh, what the fuck? I shouldn't have said that, but let's go. So, the gunner specialization allows you to like equip the minigun, right? And the talent of the minigun is called a good offense. When drawn, it grants up to 50% bonus armor for each signature bullet loaded, and repairs 1% armor on it, and reduce damage against named enemies. I have mine on 170k because there's like I put expertise of 7 plus on the weapon damage. So I don't really use this weapon, but here it is. You get to get this weapon because of the gunner specialization. But I love doing it. Sometimes when I'm faced with like I wouldn't say I don't like using it, but there are times when it comes in handy when you're faced with those big tanky chungas or the I call it the big guys. You need this weapon to take them down. Plus, every time you equip the weapon, you get like a bonus ammo, and you also get 1% ammo on it on the enemy. So you don't have to kill the enemy. You just need to hit the enemies for you to repair your armor 1%. So okay, and you also get 50% bonus ammo for your signature bullet loaded. That's it for the specialization. And why do I have a chem launcher and a jammer purse? Well, I was just playing around. So now the star of the show is the St. Elmo's engine. You all know with this weapon, I don't need to say much about how good this weapon is. This weapon changed the entire concept of the game because with this weapon, just shooting this weapon, just releasing the bullets will definitely tell the difference because as compared to other AROs in the game. The other ARO that's not an exotic that I really like using is I recently like using the black market and also use the FAMAS when I did the bleed build. But with the St. Elmo's engine, you get assault rifle damage, health damage, and damage to target out of cover. So talent of this weapon is called the Actum. Is it Actum East or Est? I don't know. Shooting an enemy with this weapon we give one stack. Just shooting an enemy, right? You don't have to kill the enemy. At 100 stacks, the next magazine will be 100% filled with shock armor. And then the mods are crazy. You get the 20% critical hit damage, you get plus 30 rounds, and then you get plus 20% weapon handling, and then you also get the 20% increase in crit chance. So that's a lot for one weapon. Weapon handling, crit hit chance, crit hit damage, and then magazine size increase. I think I don't know what they were thinking when they made this weapon, but well, it's our luck. We got it and we got it. So that's it for the primary weapon. And I'm using my shield splitter. Shout out to DJ Kingston for giving me this weapon. I recently got this weapon from my friend DJ Kingston, very great Division 2 player who's been supporting me with my build ideas all the way. He called me and like, bro, join me up and I'm gonna drop you the shield splitter. I'm like, really? And I jumped up and I got this weapon from him. So I'm trying to get this weapon to be proficient so I can put expertise on it. But this weapon is really, really good. And then the perfect optimist is just beautiful. Weapon damage is increased by 4% for every 10% ammo missing from the magazine. And then on the mods, we have the optic rail, which gives us critic chance. I had the magazine slot, which gives me plus 10% rounds. And I also have 5% crit damage on the muscle slot. I kind of just played around with different mods. You know, I don't really know what I was doing there, but it kind of worked. I wouldn't say you should do the exact same thing, right? So you can always just see. For me, using this weapon was just to get it proficient, but you can use whatever secondary weapon you want. And I also had my prophet because I was trying to get those headshot damage from the reanimated while I was doing conflict yesterday. So you can always have whatever side arm or secondary weapon you want to have on this build. But for the secondary weapon, we have the shield splitter, and for the side ham, I have the prophet. The prophet is very good for me. I love using this weapon. It's sound, and with the perfect determined, every after killing an enemy with a headshot, the next shot landed on an enemy will be a guaranteed critical headshot while the talent is active. killing an enemy will not retrigger the talent. Oh wow. After killing an enemy with a headshot, the next shot landed on any enemy will be a guaranteed critical headshot. While the talent
Agent in
is
need of
active,
backup.
killing an enemy will not retrigger the talent. Okay, okay, okay. Oh yeah, yeah. Hmm. Well, it's still good. I know when I was playing my one-shot kill build, I had determined on my white death, and I also had perfect headhunter on my chest piece. So, well, I think that's why everything was working some kind of way. Because even though I missed some headshots, I was still getting kills. So that's it for the side ham. And we have the mask. We're gonna talk about the mask right now. So I love this new piece. The Palisade still works for the very good reason that the one rocking one of these pieces is gonna give you armor on kill. Two is gonna give you 60% health. That's 10% armor on kill, 60% health, and plus 1% skill tier just for rocking this mask. And then we had the core attributes as armor, and the attributes we have crit damage and crit chance. And then for the mods, we have crit chance. So we use this mask to support the gunner talent, which gives us 10% armor on kill. So with this, we were getting 20% armor on kill. And I think I had the reason I had those two together was because I was actually sitting on 1.3 mil on this build because I wanted more damage of this build. And I'm like, I'm getting momento trophies. I'm also getting 10% armor on kill from the Palisade still works. And I'm also getting 10% from Gunner. So I'm like, let me just stay so I can get more weapon damage of this build. When I did that, I got up to 94k on my St. Elmos. And this is gonna go up to like 150, 160 from the Striker's Gamble as well as the Memento backpack. So this piece was, I love this piece. I used to like the Bellstone, but with this, the ammo on kill is, but with the Bellstone, you had to have like two pieces to get ammo on kill. But with this piece, it's good. So that's it for the mask. It's just as it is. No talent on here. And then this is the second star of the show, the momento. You all know what the momento does. I took from those who watched, hunted, and collected until only their shadows remained. Now my watch has ended, so yours may begin. Inspiration by an unknown author. So with the Memento backpack, you get weapon damage, you get armor, you get skill tier, and also with the attributes. Oh yeah, with the mod, with the mod for crit chance. Yeah, I have a crit chance offensive protocol. Why is this guy always taking me out of the screen? So that's it for the momento. Like I said, I don't want my videos to get too long, but I also try my best to explain everything so you guys can see how it works and see and explain everything like what I was trying to achieve. So with the striker's chess piece, we added the striker's chess piece because not only did we want to unlock the striker's gamble, but we also want to press the advantage, which increases the mass stacks of the gamble from 100 to a 200. So the striker's gamble weapon hits increase total weapon damage by 0.65%, which stacks up to 100 times, right? One stack lost per second between 0 and 50 stacks. Two stacks lost per seconds between 50 and 100 stacks. So, but with the chess piece, we are getting increased mass stacks for the striker's gamble from 100 to 200. I think someone is trying to call my phone, but I'm just gonna try to finish recording this video before I look into that. So now we have the striker's gamble as well on this build. So we have 4 piece strikers, which unlock the striker's gamble, and we also have the Palisade mask, which unlock the armor on kill. We have the striker's talent, the momento talent, which says kill confirmed. Enemies you kill drop a trophy on death. Collecting trophies provides both a short and long term buff. The first of which scales with a number of core attributes equipped, and this lasts for 10 seconds. So your red cores gives you plus 5% weapon damage. So we have on this build, we have one, two, three, and we also have four on the momento. So that means we're getting 20% increase in weapon damage for 10 seconds. We're getting increased, that's 15%. And we have on the build, we also have three blue cores, which means that we are gonna be getting 30% bonus armor, right? And then we're gonna get, we have just one skill tier on the build, so we're gonna get just plus 5% skill efficiency. And then there's also a long-term buff, which says for every trophy collected, you gain an additional plus 1% weapon damage and plus 1% skilled efficiency and 0.1% ammo regeneration for 300 seconds. But for some reason, the striker's pieces was all red before I introduced the Palisade mask and the gunner specialization. So it kind of helped this regeneration on the build. So we are good to go with this. Trust me, guys, you really want to play with this because we have crit damage mod on the chest piece, and we have crit the chance mod on the backpack, crit the chance mod on the mask. And for the skills, like I said, in PvP, I recently started playing with this riot foam. It makes killing easy because once I trap, I'm just gonna give you this tip for those who want to go into PvP. Once I trap the enemy with my riot foam, it's easy for me to just kill you. So I deploy my Stinger Hive while I'm trying to face you immediately because I have so much regeneration, ammo regen on my PvP build, right? So I deploy my Hive and then I also can launch you with my riot foam. And after doing that, then I use my capacitor to finish you. So that's why I don't know, for some reason I just love playing with this chem launcher. And we also have the Banshee pause, which we unlocked from the gunner specialization. This is gonna disorient. This is the only skill that really disorients enemies. The Banshee pause launches a forward arc of pause energy that disorients enemies caught in the wave, and this penetrates cover. We don't have a lot of skill tier on the build, so the cooldown is like 27 seconds, the duration is 12 seconds, the effect duration is like 5.3 seconds, and the cover radius is like 37.5 meters, and we have a core angle of 22.0. And I put in the special mods we unlock from the Banshee pause and the gunner specialization, which is the coil slot, directional transmitter plus 50% in radius, and we also have the microwave amplifier for effect duration, which is plus 15% effect duration. The skill vanity mod, I don't have a skill there. Vanity mod there, it's like a skin, so I didn't have to buy that. And then the chem launcher, the riot foam canister fires a payload of sticky foam that immobilizes targets. I'm so happy they didn't nerf this on PvP because this is very good. This was very good for the build. I swear to God, I love playing with the riot foam. In fact, it's my go-to skill when I want to annoy people in the conflict zone. So that's it for the build. We have the St. Elmo's, we have the Shield Splitter, which I'm trying to get proficient. I can't wait. My prophet. Prophet bless you with that heat. You go down. The momento and the Palisade. So I'm just gonna walk you through every piece all over again and just let's get to the stats. So we have the weapon talent, we have the Actum from the St. Emos, we have the Perfect Optimist on the Shield Splitter, and we have the Perfect Determined from the Prophet. And we have the Good Offense from the Minigun, and that's all the talents we were working with on the gun, the weapons. And we have weapon damage 94,569. For PvP, that's like 37k. It's crazy. We have 54% on the crit chance, which is good. I like to stay around 50, 55. Never really at 60 unless I want to go into PvP. Then because then you lose 10% on PvP. So we're sitting at 125% on the crit damage, which is very good for 94k. 75% headshot damage, 0% on the armor damage, 21% headshot damage. This is coming from the set ammos. 35%, 35 range, 1.7 seconds on the reload speed, 45% reload speed bonus. We got that from the St. Elmo's. Weapon handling grip we got from the Striker's Gamble. Weapon handling, and we also get accuracy 45%, 45% stability, weapon swap speed 35%, 25% weapon handling, 20% ammo capacity. All weapon damage is 84%. That's crazy. I don't know how to do all these multipliers, but I'm sure you understand what all this means. This is gonna get everything on the way to be like, you know what it means? You get through content like da 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 dee da 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 da. I'm just feeling so happy today. I want you guys to play with this because I felt so good when I was playing with this. I think I forgot something, and that's gonna. I forgot to tell you what the talent of the Striker's Gamble is, but that's just for new players. I decided to come back to this. You get weapon handling, you get rate of fire, and the Striker's Gamble weapon increase. You know, I read the talent, but I somehow forgot to give you what the pieces does. So 2 piece gives you 15% increase in weapon handling. 3 pieces gives you 15% increase in rate of fire, and then with 4 piece you unlock the Striker's Gamble. So this is a very simple build that you all should play with right now. You're gonna have fun with this. My friend said I must call this build the Terminator because I was playing with it yesterday. I did my daily project, I did my weekly project, I did all of my speed runs because I haven't been playing for a while. And that's why I've not brought you guys any build videos lately. But now I'm back. I was in Cape Town for Comic Con and I had a very wonderful experience. But I'm back in my city and now let's go. You guys should let me know what you think of this build. I'll be waiting for your comments, good or bad. Let me know. If you have more suggestions for future builds, please hit me up. I'll be in the comment section.